Welcome back, friends, to Surviving the Daily. I hope everyone is surviving well. So I have a brand new, never before seen offering here from Roaring Fire. This is going to be the Spotfire EDC Pouch, and I'm really excited about getting into this one. I want to thank Roaring Fire for sending this out to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. So let's stop dickering around and let's get straight into it. So when you first get this and open it up, you may ask yourself, what the heck did I order? And that is because it comes shipped in this nice soft velvet bag. I did take it out because I did load it out already, but that is one thing I love about Roaring Fire is the attention to detail. This is a nice touch. And we get the lifetime warranty, designed in the United States. That is beautiful. I love that in this bag. And all their pouches and bags are lifetime warranted. That is great. And then you also get the usual bookmark from them. So there she is, the Spotfire EDC Pouch. And one thing I do need to note that some, not all shipments will receive the scroll patch here. That is a cute little add-on, but it is going to be random in which pouches and which shipments get that. So just keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the specifications or measurements. So this is going to be 6.3 inches tall, 4.33 inches wide, and 2.7 inches thick. And that is obviously when it's empty, not stressed out like I typically stress these out. And this is a lot thicker than that. It is weighing in empty at 1.76 ounces. We do see some very notable things on the outside here. We have the MOLLE webbing. We have the hand-braided zipper pulls, and those zipper pulls are for your metal YKK zippers. We have two of them here. We have two attachment points, and we have the leather accent here with the Roaring Fire logo on the front there, and a very large Velcro field right there, and a couple 3 pockets on the outside. So I'm going to load this out several different ways. The current configuration is a fix-it-all configuration, but at the end of the video I will load it out with a tool kit. We'll do a boo-boo kit. I hate calling them boo-boo kits, but a boo-boo kit or first aid kit, as well as a fire kit. So make sure you stick around to see those loadouts as well. But I'm probably going to stick with this one for me personally, and just to give you a backstory on how I have this loaded out. My father would always say, tongue-in-cheek of course, but if you can't fix it with super glue, duct tape, zip ties, or WD-40, it can't be fixed. So that's kind of the basis behind this loadout currently. So on the outside here I have a Zippo lighter. I have a Meritac retractable utility knife. And nothing in this pocket here. And just so you know, that is an RFID blocking pocket. And I think that would be great for credit cards, obviously. Maybe your ID. But not really much of anything else if you have it fully loaded out like I have it currently. So let's unzip our nice smooth metal YKK zipper and see what we have on the side here. So the first thing I'm going to show off is, and I'm going to have a really hard time saying it, self-emagulating tape. We have gaffer's tape. The first item on my dad's list, the duct tape. Second item on my dad's list was the WD-40, though this is not your dad's WD-40. This is it comes in a pen. They never did that back in my dad's day. On the inside here, we have a removable, I hate that noise. We have a removable coin purse, which is pretty cool. It has several different pockets. We have one here, put more cards. We have another card spot right there, a zipper pocket, and that is a YKK zipper. On the inside here, I have some mechanics wire. Nice Velcro, we can just stick that. But we'll get that out of the way currently. We have some 440 cord. I think this is 440 paracord. This is something that came from CountyCom. It was a just a random bag of cordage, but it's either 440 or 550. Either way, it works. It's about 10 feet. And on the back side here, we have some Armada weave thread. This is a 130-pound test and 27 feet, again from CountyCom, in a nice silicone container or spool. And we also have a sewing kit. Over here we have 4 zip ties and some super glue. So we have the zip ties, super glue, duct tape, and WD-40. And we should take a look at the pockets in here. So we have that nice mesh pocket. Now if I were to change one thing about this, I would probably do a nice high-vis interior here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elastic, what are those called? Elastic loops. Yep. And one big pocket on the back side here. That is where my sewing kit is. And we have an attachment point right here. So there you have it, the Fire Spotfire EDC Pouch. It comes in 2 different colorways and materials. We have the camo 1050D Cordura nylon with the leather accent, and you can also get it in the moss green wax canvas. So that's pretty cool. So let's take a look at how else we can pack this out. So I'm going to pause the video here, pack this out, and come back to you. So my next loadout is going to be a nice compact toolkit. On the outside, we still have that Maritac CountyCom retractable utility knife. I have a Phoenix eSpark flashlight, and it also doubles as a power bank. Pretty neat little flashlight. I also have a Harbor Freight marker and a notebook. That's just on the outside. In this pocket here, I don't have anything inside of it. And inside the main compartment, again with a Bic lighter, we have a bit driver from Klein Tools along with the double-sided sockets. If only that was a ratcheting driver. The 4-inch WorkPro pliers. And behind that, I have a set of bits. In the mesh pocket here, I have a ratcheting bit driver and some more bits, a lot more bits, and a bit extension. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name there. It's a cool little kit. So that is my compact toolkit. That's, oh, and let's not forget the Milwaukee 6-foot tape measure. So that is my compact toolkit. So we have my next kit here, and I feel like this is turned into less of a boo-boo kit and more of a bleed stop or trauma kit, because on the outside here we have the SWAT T tourniquet. I still have the Phoenix eSpark flashlight and the utility knife there, because you never know. On the inside here we have some bleed stop. We have a Nampon for nosebleeds, some steri strips, band-aids, some wound seal, some alcohol swabs. I have some quick clot and some compressed gauze. And there you have it. So here we are with my last configuration, my fire kit, but just keep in mind that this has so much more potential than I've been able to show here today. It could be your EDC kit, it could be your pen and stationery kit, it could be your DOP or your hygiene kit. There's so much more that I've not been able to touch on with this. The sky's the limit, use your imagination. Let's take a look at my fire kit. And starting with the outside here, we do have the Baby Banter from Civivi. Again, nothing in here again, that would be perfect for cards, you know, credit cards, IDs and whatnot, but not for a fire kit. And here we have some stormproof matches. I did elect to put the Sofrin ST2 in here, kind of tongue-in-cheek, because this is so bright it could start a fire itself. Kind of a last-ditch method of starting a fire. Speaking of last-ditch, I have your Fresnel lens here. I don't think I'd really want to be trying to start a fire with that there, but what the hell, you can throw it in here. Again, with a Bic lighter, we have the fail rod and striker. And I have a little bit of wax jute twine. And also have the, if I can put this back in there, the fire stick here. I love these things here. You can carry around a fire if you need to. So that is my fire kit, using the Roaring Fire Spotfire EDC Pouch. So there's a lot of fire in that name. That's pretty cool. So I want to thank, again, Roaring Fire for sending this out to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. This is an awesome little pouch, and I'm really excited about the launch of it. That's going to happen July 23rd. So make sure you keep an eye out for this. That actually should have already passed, but I will leave a link down in the description for this if you want to take a look at it for yourself. And if you want to help support the channel, the best thing you can do is actually follow that link, but you can also hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment down below, and if you see it, hit that hype button. Whatever you want to do, I greatly appreciate, but I appreciate most of all you stopping in and checking out this video. I hope you're having an amazing day. Oops. And I'll see you next time.